All right. Can you hear us, Wendy? No, I don't think so.
Okay, I hear something.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great.
So Wendy's there.
Yes.
So it's Randy and Marianne at the table?
Yes. Can you see us?
I
Okay.
can see you.
You're very tiny. They should move the camera.
Do you know where it is?
I can messing with you if you wanna.
All right.
That is this voice.
You want to call it to order?
Yeah,
Is the administrator here? Is it Emily?
Yeah,
Emily, would it be possible to make the document larger on your screen?
okay. My ear thing is really bugging me.
Thank you.
We'll call
Perfect.
the meeting to order. The first business is adjustments to agenda. Any? None? We move to the hearings. The first is Dina Bush, who's seeking a conditional use to establish a physical fitness facility at the mill,
Come on up here.
Unit 2G.
yes,
That may be close to where my old law office was.
Do you want to have a seat?
sure.
All right.
Your application is quite brief, a lot of pictures, and it's quite interesting.
I followed Emily's direction.
What goes on at the physical, probably ends up being there sooner or later.
Is it already set up as a fit?
It is, yes. I was unaware that I needed a conditional use permit.
Okay.
I did call back in November of 24 for
Is
any,
this a permitted use?
Mhm.
I mean, conditional use,
Yes,
and it's not prohibited.
correct. It's explicitly listed.
Do you have any questions about the application? Wendy, do you have any questions?
I do not.
Well, then I move that we accept,
Do you want to ask for public comment?
You're gonna
Oh,
close
yes.
testimony?
well, we have somebody in the audience who wants to ask something.
Well, I don't want to ask something.
Can they come to the table?
Absolutely. I have put together this information.
Thank you.
Sure. My name is Suzanne Geldy, and I'm a unit owner. Actually, I own the unit right below where the.
Could you come down?
Here? Sure.
So I can hear better.
Yep, no problem.
You're gonna have to bring a chair.
No problem.
If she's gonna sit at the table, is it possible to adjust any of the cameras?
Can you hear Wendy?
Yeah, the camera's aimed at the, the table in front of the board table.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
And
You're
that camera's
Suzanne.
Yeah.
for the
Okay.
board.
Yeah, I'm the owner of Slayedust, which is right below the Pilates studio. And I have three concerns regarding this studio, gym, fitness, Pilates. For one, the building is approved for use as office storage, and I'll go into the details a little further down, and workshop. The second floor has it was designed as office space, and it has a life load of 60 pounds per square foot. The current use generates vibration and noise impact in my unit. So attached to that, I have some exhibits which makes it a little easier for you to follow my presentation. And the first one is the Act 250 permit 3W0379-2. And it clearly states in the land use permit that the permit specifically authorizes the permittee to construct a commercial office, storage, and workshop building with associated parking. It also states that no changes shall be made in the project without the written approval of the District Environmental Commission. Following that, under point 10, it says the permittee shall apply to the District Commission for approval for any changes in the use of the building which would cause noxious or unhealthy emissions into the air or injection of toxic wastes into the soil or otherwise materially affect any of the findings in the commission. That is in the land use permit. I
don't believe this building is subject to Act 250 review.
It is, because obviously it has an Act 250 permit.
It like open on the property?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. In the findings of facts and conclusion of law, which is Exhibit 2, again, it clearly states in the introduction, the construction of a commercial office, storage, and workspace building. It does not refer to it as a mixed-use building. Furthermore, on the findings on facts on the next page, under air pollution, it says there will be no process emissions, noxious odors, or noise pollution from this project. Moving on to the architect's load table, which is my Exhibit 3. That's this one here. It's not. Here we go. Sorry about that. And that's Exhibit 3, and that's the building plan from the architects right over there. The second floor has a live load of 60 pounds per square foot, which includes 10 pounds per square foot for partitions, which is the typical design for office space. Excuse me. I need to find the page here. Exercise use appears to require substantially higher than for a higher life load than 60 pounds per square foot. And on Exhibit 4, it is commonly a minimum of 100 pounds per square foot for exercise type of occupancy. Moving on to number 3, the condominium declaration, and I refer to page 15 and paragraph 17.
You just said
Yeah.
number 3.
Yes.
That number 2?
So I'm sorry, the architect load table is Exhibit 3. So if you go to the exhibits.
I'm just trying to follow here.
Well, that's the conclusion. Then I'm in the middle where it says exhibits. I'm not at the end yet. See?
You're not there.
No, right here,
You're,
here, and
Okay.
here. Yes.
so you're on the condominium.
Right, I moved to the condominium, yeah. The second floor has a 60 pounds per square foot life load. And that's typical for office buildings and office use. If you look at Exhibit 3, or 4, which is in front of where you're now, the page in front of where you're now. Yep, that one. For exercise use and gyms and all that, you typically require a minimum of 100 pounds per square foot. And we have 60 up on the second floor.
And where did you get this information from?
This one I got from the builder, and then I got some from online to confirm that. And I had two builders look into that for you. One, the one who built the building, and then I have a friend I have worked with for 20 years. And they do confirm that the load, once you have movement and own that per square footage, typically needs to be much higher than office space. And then
And what precisely is your exhibit E4 from?
that actually is a printout from online.
Is it some building code?
I do not know what the building codes are in Woodstock. There you go. But you, once I get to my conclusion, you'll understand why that becomes very important.
You're citing violation of a code.
No, I don't. I didn't even mention a code violation. What I'm saying that the building has a life load of 60 pounds per square foot. And typically, if you want to go into code and all that, but
You're suggesting there would be a violation.
no, I'm not talking about a violation. What I'm saying that the floor does not support what is being done upstairs.
How are you proving this?
I have terrible noise interference. I
So
have,
your experiential
correct,
usage, okay.
yes, which has been horrific.
And you use exhibit E4. I'm still not sure how you're tying that into your argument.
My argument is that the building load for the second floor right now is 60%. In the research I have done, and if I need to do more, I'm happy to do that. If you use space for moving exercises, gyms, weights, and all that, you need more. Because this is what's happening.
So,
The exercise used right now is causing uncalled vibrations, impact noise. I have dropped weight shocks. I have sound transmissions into my commercial unit. I literally can follow the conversations upstairs. My unit is unusable. I cannot work back there.
I think the conversations, if you can hear conversations, that has nothing to do with,
It very much so, because if you don't have the right subfloor, steel beams and concrete floor and the steel ceiling I have, they're like they transfer noise. And that's what happened. I had offices up there for years. I didn't hear a sound. I didn't hear a cough. I didn't hear a laugh or a scrape. I hear everything. Scraping across the floor, weight drops. Sometimes when exercises are taking place, my lights shake. My space has become unusable.
If I may,
Mhm.
we have done things to the best that we can to mitigate this. We do not drop weights at all. Sometimes we drop a wooden pole. We can't prevent making any noise whatsoever. We walk, we talk. We do minimal jumping. Most of my equipment is stable. Right, you're looking at the main Pilates studio there. People are laying on those pieces of equipment. They are not dropping weights. In the group fitness room, we have, Sarah, if you would help me, what do we have in there?
We put down rubber matting all over the room and my clients have been instructed to only leave weights on rubber mats. I've changed my programming, so I have some clients who are on this call tonight and they can attest to the fact that we never jump inside of that room to try to accommodate our downstairs neighbor. So we go into the hallway to jump. So, am I missing anything?
No,
We
I
got
don't
a
think,
trampoline instead of having people jump in there. So lots of additional expenses we've incurred to try to make peace with our neighbors.
We have weight racks, so no weights are actually physically
Is she
touching the
signing
floor.
too?
She is.
Okay,
and how many people attend your classes?
It's one-on-one or one instructor, two clients.
Emily, could you
Instead-
have them come up to the mic?
we can't have comments from people sitting.
No,
Yeah.
you can.
You're helpful to come up to the table if you want to join in
That's okay.
evidence.
Thanks.
Both of our businesses are either one-on-one or 1 to 2 clients. So the most in the room once is 3 people.
In the big room, on Friday mornings, I offer a group mat class that can have up to 10 people in it. It usually is not full. They're laying on the floor on mats.
Did you have your hand raised for?
Yes, I can recall a specific incident where my lights were shaking down again. And I went upstairs and they had moved whatever exercise, it must have been a jumping exercise. You have to imagine like a fire escape ladder, you know, you have like the
It's an
things
agility ladder.
and you put it flat on the floor. And the customer was instructed to kind of jump through it. You can feel it downstairs.
Was that before changes were made or after?
That was before we knew that her lights were shaking downstairs. We now do that out in the hallway.
And those
That was
people-
above.
those people who-
Hold on. We hear this, but I want to test the relevance of all this.
Thank you.
You're citing Act 250 permit.
Right.
We have no control over Act 250 permit
Well,
or
but-
compliance with it or anything. That has nothing to do with what this board hears, just so you know.
I agree, accepted, yes.
Your remedy, if you feel there's a violation of a Citizens Act 250 permit, is through the procedures that they give you for appealing. Or am I right or wrong? Okay, I'm right. So now the condominium declaration argument. We can't be policing the Mill Condominium Association rules. If you feel there is a violation of the rules, that's not something to contest a zoning permit application, I don't believe. I believe it is more, you're complaining that the management of your condominium is not sticking to its rules, but that's not, again, our issue.
But then the issue is that the second floor was not built to accommodate this type of business because it has a negative impact on the building.
I would,
What rule are we on here?
That zoning district. What were you gonna look for? Mhm.
Conditional use standards.
What page is that on? I'm scanning it again.
I just want to make sure, you know, I present my arguments to the best of my knowledge and what's happening.
Emily, what page is the conditional use paragraph?
Looks like it's, Article 70710, page 62.
Okay,
All right,
that's right.
thank you. Two. Sorry, I'm on my laptop, so.
So I suppose you're arguing about the character of the area affected. Traffic isn't it, bylaws and in effect not it.
Well, the character of the area affected is usually the neighborhood. It's not,
Well, in a condominium, you
Okay.
could stretch that logic to be neighboring units,
Okay.
I think.
okay.
Yeah, generally speaking,
I
this
think you're
board,
making excuse
Can you
me,
hear me?
Wendy?
generally speaking, this board makes opinions on the exterior impact of use, not the interior impact. So I have to agree with Randy that it's a condo board decision. And because the conditional use doesn't really affect the exterior in the way that, we would be concerned about.
But that is the only topic in the list that seems to be relevant. Do you agree that far?
Well, I think that the downstairs neighbor within the building is not really our area. It's
Yeah.
like,
I hear you.
yeah,
Mhm.
So,
I empathize, but I don't think we have authority over that.
So who
well,
does?
we have authority over character of the neighborhood as it may be affected, is my understanding. One of the conditional use criteria is to have no adverse impact on the neighbor, residential character of the neighborhood, or whatever the language is. So it is a conditional use consideration. Am I right?
It is.
Okay. So do you have any other argument that, against a conditional use application? You've stated
The list he's talking about.
you've stated a lot of things that are sort of out of our jurisdiction. I have to agree with Wendy and her comment.
The thing that I would suggest is to go to the condo board and make your statements, because if I were managing the building, I would be concerned about exceeding the load limits. But that's just my opinion. It's not, it's up to the board to decide that. Not for us.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, again, I can sympathize with your situation,
I
but
don't think so. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's been a living nightmare, to be honest.
Well,
And
I
I thank you for your time.
Well, I wish to compliment you on your presentation
Well,
as
thank
it
you.
is. It's very thorough and thoughtful. But I do think it raises a lot of issues that we have no control over.
No control and no authority, or
Correct.
No.
We have to go by our rules.
so then I guess my next step will be the state of Vermont.
It's whatever you wish to do. You've
District
got
of
an Act
Environmental-
250 issue,
Yeah.
you've got a condominium issue.
Right. But I don't have a zoning issue.
have a zo-
No.
Right, well, I learned a lot. I thank you for your time, and I guess that will be my approach then.
You want these back?
I
in
do,
case you
yes.
need these
Can we
Thank
please keep one of those?
No.
I'll make a motion.
I move,
Put it into public record.
That's
for my
fine.
minutes.
Then you can get it from her.
Sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
you're
Thank you.
welcome. I move we close testimony.
Second.
Wendy, you want,
Second.
All those in favor, aye.
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 And then I move we accept the application as submitted.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to accept the application as presented. Is there discussion?
No.
There being none, those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
passes.
Okay. Thank you.
You guys.
The next order is Dan Ball from 39 South Street wants to go and to his entry door. Getting some snow down your back, are you?
I'm Steve, I'm the contractor, I'm authorized.
Okay.
I'm his agent. Steve Hiller.
You gotta speak up.
I'm Steve Hiller, I'm Dan Ball's agent for the recording.
You've shown us a sketch, which seems to be quite
Clear.
Detailed and clear. Yeah.
detailed, and it actually looks nice.
Yeah.
Are we
Is there-
doing design review too?
No,
This is just coming before you because it's a design review case.
Okay. I thought it was fitting for the house. It's not a historical house, is it?
no,
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be.
So
it's older in bit fits and starts, but it's, I don't believe it's on the historic register of any sort.
Mhm.
which door is it covering on this thing?
Yes,
Right there.
Yeah.
So
it's got,
on your
Two or-
sketch, it looks like it's more flush to the building. Oh, I see. I guess it is.
Will you use the same roof? Or
yeah, same roofing material.
as
Yes.
as here, right above? I don't have any other questions.
Do you have any questions, Wendy?
Now I'll move to close testimony.
I'll second that.
Those in favor, aye?
Aye.
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 I move we accept the application as submitted.
Second.
Second. And any discussion? Not, we'll proceed to vote. Those in favor, aye.
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 You're good to go.
Thank you.
Make it look good.
Look good. This will be the same. Thank you very much. for your
Thank you.
time and attention.
Next is AJ Alsup.
I think he's online.
I sure am. Hi, guys. AJ and Eddie Alsup here.
Hi,
Hello.
Where is he somewhere?
he's
He's in the ether. You can hear
Okay.
him.
Uh,
There we go.
there we go.
Oh.
Oh, there they are.
So he wants to establish ice cream shop and install, it says sign, but it looks like. How many signs do you want to put up?
Total of 3 different sign surfaces, east side, west side, and then the south side facing the street.
Mhm.
Okay.
East and west.
So is this a change in use?
It is. It was previously a hair salon.
Do we have to, I think we have to vote on that as well, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. So it's
Well, I see one sign on the front of the building over the. It's just a foot high and maybe
1 by 8.
1 by 8,
5
right?
feet long. Where's the other sign?
If you look on the
Okay.
next page. There's a large sign on the east side, but it looks like it falls within the
Does that
square
meet the
footage,
criteria,
It meets the square footage.
the square footage.
square footage?
What,
Okay,
and then the third sign is
okay.
so what it doesn't meet is that we have a limit of 2 signs per commercial building. So I think each sign falls within the requirements. But the fact that you'd like 3 signs instead of 2 signs is more than we,
That's fine. We can scrap the sign over the storefront glass and we'll just expand the area of the circular sign on the west corner to take up for that additional square footage.
so can you say that again, please?
Sure thing. We'd be totally, I didn't know there was a limit of 2. So what we
Okay.
propose is that we'll drop back to 2 signs. We'll eliminate the script only over the picture window that's basically facing the street. And we'll just take
Okay.
a few additional square feet on our circular sign that's on the west corner of the building.
There is a requirement for signs, so let me just check this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we get up to 50 square
Saying to
feet.
get rid of this one.
Yeah. Get the one facing Pleasant Street, you think you probably get rid of?
Yeah, that's probably the least effective for us. I was actually
Okay.
just putting something there because there historically has been a sign there, and I suspect that the vinyl siding is discolored behind it, but we'll deal with that. I don't, it's, yeah,
So that's out.
Yeah, so that's out. So that's
Oh.
great. Thank you for.
No
Do you have
problem.
any other questions?
Yes, my other question is, a projecting sign has, some requirements, so I just want to take a quick look at that.
Do you know how far off the ground it'll be?
I don't. They're actually historically way back in the day when it was a Radio Shack when I was a kid, there was a sign hanging off the corner of the building there, and the bolt holes are still there. So I was going to put it roughly where that one was, which
Does
would
it
put the
take
post, I
11
would
feet?
say, just about even with them. I think the circle will be even with the top of the picture window.
So, yeah, where you have the bolts, that is, appears to be pretty accurate, like,
The 11 feet, right?
this.
Yeah.
So like the sign can't go above the bottom sill of the second floor window.
Yep,
And it,
that makes
and it
sense.
can't push, it can't be over the sidewalk. It's not at all. And then
Okay.
the height off the ground. Let's see, I read that somewhere.
And I would say that matters more if it's actually over the sidewalk.
I think so too, yeah. So I think the
That sign
only,
looks okay.
oh, it says here, one fixed or projecting sign not to exceed 10 square feet in size.
Well, that doesn't,
In the central commercial district.
And I don't think this is in central commercial. Is it?
No.
Okay.
Commercial light industrial.
Okay, so so we don't have a requirement for that?
I think his total
So
limit was
I must be looking
Okay.
at an old set of rules from 23. There was a 20 square foot restriction.
so. Is there any other issue that anyone can spot with the application?
Well, they're also asking for food trucks and other vendors on the, so in addition to the signs, they want to have food trucks along this area, up to 3, operating from 7 AM to 10 PM.
Are you
300
aiming those food trucks at Pleasant Street?
Well, it's not specifically food trucks. Actually, we were just thinking more like general artisans and vendors and sort of like, I don't know. So potentially food trucks would be one use. And I would think they would be probably obviously visible from Pleasant Street as it's parallel and directly adjacent to. But I suspect that they would be oriented more towards the parking lot in East End Park, where people would, enter at essentially the park and ride and then park on the river side of the of that lawn
Well-
strip, if you will.
You've got assigned parking spaces behind it.
Yes.
And through here,
He's got it there too.
yeah. So he's got a good number of parking spaces.
Yes.
I didn't have any concerns with the parking space.
No, but that suggests to me that the orientation of the food trucks would be toward Pleasant Street.
I imagine that they would pull in perpendicular, actually, and they would just sort of drive up in the lawn, and sort of make rows between the vendors, if
Okay.
you will.
So in other words, the trucks are on the lawn, not in the area you
Nope.
said food truck parking.
That's right. It would be in the green area labeled food truck area, like that lawn area. And, maybe like parallel, it depends on the side of the food truck, obviously. Like if it's, if it doesn't fit in the lawn, it doesn't fit in the lawn, but I can't imagine that would be the case. It's a pretty good size area. And my thought was that people would be able to sort of enter from the sidewalk or enter from the East End Park parking area and access these vendors and just sort of, hang out in that areas around their trucks in that yard. And then, or primarily though, as a amenities to the East End Park.
So these would be temporary
Elsa.
trucks.
Yes, yes.
Is it fair to say that this is not the food truck part of your application does not constitute a drive-through or drive-in restaurant business?
That's correct. We're not trying to bring our business outside. We're actually just while we were, we're seeing momentum in the East End and we're just trying to jump on board with as many different sort of avenues
They're
as we can.
temporary.
But yeah, we would not be one of the vendors in the yard.
Okay. So they're applying for a conditional use for the trucks.
609 is, let me just check that.
Do we ever have a time limit to a conditional use approval? The reason I'm asking is that East End is really going through a lot of transitions right now. And it's becoming a little bit more residential than it has been. And so I just want to make sure we're doing things that will fit with the neighborhood long-term. And I know we allow food trucks around the green, which is very residential as well. I just, because East End is in such transition, I didn't know if we ever do a conditional permit for a certain number of years. And if that makes sense in this situation.
It would be a new precedent.
Okay, well, we don't need to do a new precedent.
I think it may rise to the level of consideration by the planning commission if they feel it's wise to put it in the plan for that area.
Yeah.
We can't be inventing regulations.
Mhm.
That's just,
Mhm.
I
although
totally see your
it
point
makes
though,
some sense.
but
Well, and
Yeah.
neighboring properties have established food truck service as well.
And you've had
Just for
food
the
trucks there
record-
before.
They do
Just for the
currently.
record, you have indicated that this is not a drive-through food service establishment.
That is correct.
Okay.
And that would have been prohibited under 609F. Want to put that in the findings, yes.
Okay, I don't have any further questions. Do you, Randy?
I don't.
Wendy, anything further?
No, I would just comment that we really need to get food truck regulations because
Yes, we
this
do.
is another instance where we're kind of wedging an issue in where we really don't have any guidelines. But as far as the conditional use of the property, it doesn't, in my opinion, violate any of the conditional use conditions that we have listed. So,
And Wendy, if it makes you feel any better, we really aren't looking to do like multiple food trucks full time. We're actually more interested in like musicians and artists, and actually is kind of more our vibe that we're going for. And you know, if it were food, it would be more like a seasonal kettle corn in the fall or pumpkin stand. We want like more of a seasonal kind of a, if we're honest, we're shooting for you know, seasonal tourism at all seasons. So we kind of wanted to stay light on our feet and make that lawn area seasonal, yeah, artisanal.
well, you have had food trucks there before for events, and so it's not like
Yeah.
you're introducing a new
I have
element.
a-
My comment has less to do with you and your application and more to do with the
With the
general
town. Yeah, no, I totally get it.
regulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wendy,
I'll
do you have
make
all
a
the information you need?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to close testimony.
Okay, I'll second that.
Those in favor, aye?
I,
Okay.
and I move we accept the application as submitted, with 2 signs rather than 3.
Well, does
Gotcha.
it matter which one he's eliminating?
No, it really doesn't.
Okay.
They just need to comply with the size constraints.
Sure thing.
Right.
So that, with that one exception, the motion's been made and Wendy seconded. Any discussion? Those in favor, aye?
Aye.
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 Okay.
You're good to go, Mr. Alsop.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Come by for a
Thank
call.
you.
Thanks, AJ.
The next application is Josh Mather.
Who I
Yep.
also believe is
Hello.
online. Oh, there he is.
You what?
He's
Hi.
on, the-
He's online.
he's on the phone.
And
Hi.
his application is to replace an existing fence which runs around his pool and his backyard and the backyard of several neighbors. Sir,
Yes. So this is a client of mine's yard you're seeing here. I don't live here. Now it's about 320 linear feet of fencing that's going to be installed. Currently, what's existing is shown in red going around the perimeter there. It's kind of faint in this photograph, but it is just rotten cedar picket fencing that has several points of entry for children and cats. So it's just a replacement, keeping that 42-inch handrail height all around. Yeah.
So it's not,
certainly is the existing fence only 4 feet?
It's right in there. It kind of varies. It's like 40 to 48. So yeah, right around there.
I don't have
That's
any
very
questions. We're not design review, so we can't comment on that. And it's just a replacement without changing any of the measurements, so I don't have any issues.
What I just want to make it clear, and it's not attached to this, because the client and I didn't have a finalized design when I submitted this specific permit. The fencing will be the same height and very similar layout as far as post spacing goes. But instead of going with a vertical picket fence, we're going with a horizontal cedar fence, just with stockier timbers. And I got permission from the neighbors at 5107. I mean, they were notified regardless, but yeah.
Is
That's
that,
a weird looking lawn.
I know.
It's a long one.
Those lawns are quite unique.
Do we have any safety concern about a horizontal? Is it like a split rail or is it just horizontal planks?
Yeah, so it's like a split rail, and in between each rail split, there's going to be roughly 2-inch vertical or perpendicular mesh, and
That's right,
that's
that's
to
right.
keep her dogs in, keep animals out. But I wish I could, I mean, if you guys are comfortable, I could share my screen and show an image of what I'm talking about. That would help.
What do you think?
I'm unaware of any law that requires a private pool to have a fence around it.
Oh, okay, so that's different from where I came.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you worried about, sorry, it was a safety concern about keeping
Yeah.
people out of the pool?
Kids,
To-
yeah.
to
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
children
It's-
can't
Yeah,
inadvertently get into it.
yeah, that's the big reason why
There's
we
the
want to
risk
replace
of
it.
attractive nuisance.
Okay. All right, well then that's not a concern. All right, I move that we close discussion. I'm saying that incorrectly.
Motion has been made to close testimony. Wendy,
I'll second it.
those in favor, aye.
Aye. And I'll move that we accept the application as presented.
I'll second
Thank
that.
you.
Been moved and seconded to accept the application as presented. No discussion. There, proceed to a vote. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Okay.
3-0. Next
Masonic Lodge,
is Mr.
Masonic Lodge.
Gardner on Pleasant Street.
Hello,
Oh, quite fascinating.
okay.
Putting up a flag.
Yes, I'd like to put up a flagpole in front of the lodge. It'll be on the east end. I did the measurements off the street, the 60-foot setback, I believe, 50 or 60 was it? It's gonna be right in the corner of the steps and the patio.
Can you show us on this drawing?
So
I can show Wendy if you.
it's a 30-foot high flag. What's the building height?
Building height is probably 50, 60 feet.
Counting the cupola.
Yes. It's only 20 feet high, this,
Yeah, this is 20
Flagpole.
feet.
and it would be right in the corner of
Right
the
here?
steps, yeah, in
Okay.
front of the building.
All right, so right around there.
Wendy, is that
No,
clear
actually,
enough?
right up against that patio because it'd be
Oh.
50
He
feet
wants
off,
it on this
off the
corner.
street.
Right next to the
Steps.
Ellis Woods.
Yeah, it would be on that side, yes. But it would be in the front of the
This has all
building.
been changed
Right,
over.
where the
Yeah,
steps
yeah.
come out.
Okay. All right, so it's a 20-foot high pole
But
and
the flag is gonna be higher than the cupola?
no,
Oh, no, no.
I think it's like.
No, it'd
50
only
feet.
be 20. Yeah, the building is quite tall.
30.
Oh, I thought I read 30. That's a 20. Oh,
Oh,
it's like 30 to
That's
me.
my
Oh,
hieroglyphics.
Oh, that's
I
very
apologize.
pleasant.
That's the app.
No, right there.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
It does
It
say
does say
30
yeah.
foot high
I
flagpole.
think I had not gotten the specs yet.
Okay.
Okay.
well-
Let's get that
well,
on
it's gonna
the
be 20.
application.
Yes.
but it's 20.
Okay.
Okay. Been changed
Okay,
to 20.
that makes
My
more
apologies.
sense.
Yeah,
Much
just
as I
actually
like
picked
the
these up this
American
morning,
flag.
so I had not seen the
Keep it in
specs.
perspective visually.
I had a question about the skylight or the
The light.
solar light. Yeah.
So the light just shines right down on the flag, nowhere else. And that's just so we don't have to, and out of respect to the flag, we don't need to take it down every night. If you have a light on it, you can leave it up.
Okay.
So that's the idea, not having a spot shining on anybody or it just lights the general area of the top of the pole. And that's solar powered, so no energy required other than sunlight.
Okay.
For that big tree, there may be an issue, but well, we'll deal with that.
What do you mean by a top solar light?
I think it's right here in the drawing, the pictures. Oh, the light that sits right on top of the flagpole.
So when that
Yeah, it's this
at night makes
unit
a
right here.
oh,
Yeah, it's an LED and it just shines on the flag itself.
just gives a,
Yeah, illuminates the flag so you can see it. And that's, again, so we don't have to take it down every night.
So
Or
it's
leave it-
downward shining. It will not bleed into the outside.
Exactly.
it's not gonna be a interference traveling.
No, no. Where a spotlight may be, and it would be an issue, so. The other option was to put a bracket and hang it off the building, but the pole was the first thing that we talked
Yeah.
about, so,
Down would be better than sideways.
yes, absolutely.
Well, I don't see any need to discuss this one further.
No, I don't either. I move that we close testimony.
Second,
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I,
And then I move we accept the application as submitted for a 20-foot tall flagpole.
Yeah,
Second.
correct the
20.
application to say 20
20.
feet, not 30.
Yeah, I think.
I'll second
30
that.
was-
Second that, Wendy.
yes,
Those in favor, any discussion, excuse me?
no,
Those in favor, aye.
I,
Aye. Go.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks for sitting through
That was
everything.
Oh, it was very interesting.
Next thing that we've got on our schedule is
Have a good evening.
You too. Review the minutes.
take a peek at minutes.
And I actually,
Everyone have opportunity to read the
I don't
various?
know that they were in the agenda sent out. And sorry, I was out sick.
Okay.
Did they make it in the package?
You know, I did not read them, so I don't think they,
Okay, because I
I
just
just-
don't know that Wendy would have them. I can.
no,
scroll
I
through.
thought I did read them. It
did you read
did
them?
say,
Okay, so
Perfect.
I just didn't get to read them. I'll do a
Perfect.
real quick scan here.
Jane must have been running this meeting.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was, yep.
She's not here, but I am and Wendy is and you are, so
Mhm.
that's enough.
Yeah.
And all of you were at the meeting, right?
We were.
Wait, it went on and on.
It did, it was a long one.
How do I? This
Okay.
is what I'm trying to do.
Wendy said she read it.
I
I've
think I
looked
did.
it
I'm just
over.
looking again.
Yeah. But they look good to me.
No, you know what? You're right. It is not in the packet.
Okay. well then-
Wendy, we got 7 minutes to get you out of here.
Yeah, you know what? Put it on the screen. I'll look at it right now.
You want to make a motion?
Well, she hasn't read them yet, so she's gonna,
I just need to. pull
Emily's
them
gonna
up.
put them on the screen for her. I just read through them. They look good to me.
I trust Mary Ann too.
Mm,
Why don't we just defer it till next week, next meeting?
That's
then?
fine too.
But Wendy, because she's in here a lot, so.
Yeah. Here.
All right, yeah, Emily, just send them to me.
They are 5 pages long.
All right, just
they are.
send them to me.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine, but yeah, just to be
At some point,
sure.
how are the applications looking for end of June?
A little bit lighter than they have been.
I
yeah.
think we ought to make a concerted effort to start talking about the rules.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mhm. Did anyone get a chance to look at the draft I did?
I did.
I
It looked
haven't.
good.
And
I was waiting till I knew there was gonna be a complete roster of people,
Mhm.
but I bet you did a good job because it looked
Well-
Yeah,
shorter.
unfortunately, I'm going to be in the Dominican Republic at the next meeting.
Okay, and I'm
Um,
going to be
okay.
on an Nantucket at a, I
You're-
could dial in. I can definitely
No,
dial in.
we don't want dial-in for this.
Yeah,
We want-
No,
I
no,
will be
but
here on
I
the
don't need
8th.
We can
Okay.
wait till July anyway. Most people don't start their minutes, their rules until September anyway.
okay,
So
so we have Okay.
You know, if we had them already rolling on September, that would be good.
All right, so just so you guys, I'm just gonna talk about it for a minute and I'll repeat it again. The first 2 pages are condensed from what we had before. And then there's a section for procedure for hearing cases. None of the other examples had procedure for how they run their meetings, but I thought this was valuable information and that it should be part of our rules of procedure, because it is a rules of procedure. It's not just
If we have one, yes.
if we have one. So that's why it is still as long as it is. I felt like, if we're gonna
It's
have.
useful
if we're
guidance.
calling it rules of procedure, I would think we would want to talk about what our procedure is in the meetings. And that's what the last 2 pages are.
Yeah. Statute says Robert's rules, whatever that means.
Those
Right.
are those laminated.
Yeah, and you can just Google that.
Do I have a motion to adjourn? We're gonna hold off. We're not gonna be doing the rules the end of June, but
But
probably
July.
July.
Okay.
I'm here
Okay.
both meetings in July.
I move that we adjourn.
Those in
Second.
favor, say aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Okay, all right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care. We got you out in time.
All right.
Plus